What is up, YouTube? I am back. Dem Trades here. I am back with week 4 of our 250 to 10K challenge. This update, I will go over a couple things I've learned. Very valuable lessons, our status on the actual challenge, and I'll give you a couple tips if you're trying to do the same, because this trip and this journey I highly recommend. If you are just a teenager, you're in your 20s, you want to do this on the side, this is a serious way you can rack up some cash, have some fun, and learn something. And who knows, maybe you'll make it big. It'll be like TGR Trades or some shit. But yeah, so this is our standing. We're at $230. Obviously that is down. So yeah, week 1, very bad week. My first week trading, I ended up losing like close to like $20. I still own the stock, Ezilla. I didn't have a stop loss, and it's literally crashed like 75%. They came up with some like cure or something, and then it exploded, and then they sold all their shares. They sold like 500 million shares, which diluted, crashed. Week 2, Robinhood. Monday or Tuesday, I believe, I was like, oh my god, on him, I am going to make $1 million. And I buy a share at 114 with all the speculation, and you know, I never felt a good point to sell. It was up at like, I don't know, what was it? It was like a 114 or something, blah 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 blah, and it just wasn't worth it. Like, I mean, it wasn't up that much, so I'm like, oh my god, how much am I supposed to be making? I'm trying to do all this research, and then the next week it just crashes. Like, I believe it touched down at like 100 or something, and so I actually still own that, and it's holding up a lot of our capital. I think that's what's holding us back so far. So I'm looking for an exit point soon, because I want to be day trading. I don't really want to be swing trading, but you know, well, we'll have to see how it is. But then again, small account, so we have to make money wherever we can. Now the next thing I'll talk about, week 3, LRCX. There was a lot of, attention towards it, whatever, and week 3, I believe it was Wednesday, I saw an opportunity I thought was a dip. I buy in, and it did not go my way, and lost a couple bucks in that trade. But by week 3, I had a stop loss, and I was able to limit my losses, which helped me in the long run. Now, week 4, I have not traded this week. I'm waiting to sell my capital of Robinhood so I can use that investment into other stocks. But I have come up with some very valuable lessons that I must share with you. I'm going to pull them up on my phone, so bear with me for 1 second. We will get you a better trader. You will be a better trader. But yeah, so listen up. Lesson 1. Stop loss and risk. Stop loss and risk is the #1 thing that breaks or makes traders. You will not believe how much people just overlook this, okay? You know, it might sound a little crazy, but it's true. It's honestly true. Back to my story, what I was telling you guys before, ETHZilla, whatever. If I would have just had my 1 to 2% risk, right? It would have hit that, would have gotten my money back, would have lost a couple bucks, but at the end of the day, would have had that capital, a little bit of the red, and it would have been past us, and we could use that and make more. But instead, I held on because, like, I'm scared, I don't know what I'm doing. Lost, and kept losing money. That is #1. So that is the #1 thing that I have learned and learned to mitigate. Now, on to lesson 2, finding trades. Now, there's a couple stocks that I traded, like Robinhood, right? It's just trying to find a trade, right? So what I mean by this, finding trades, like, you have to find something that's not moving just straight across. You got to find something that's going like crazy, right? So Robinhood and LCRX, they just kind of like went like this, you know? So, brings me up to my next point, biotech stocks. You could just download some apps on your phone, just keep like Google open, sign up for some newsletters. And all these biotech stocks, when they discover something, that's money, because then they are going to sell the info, and then they're going to end up making $1 million, and your money is going to go to the moon. Yeah, man, you heard, to the moon. Alrighty, lesson 3. Final, last but not least, lesson 3. Sector focus. Actually, no, it's a lie. That's a lie. I already talked about this. But yeah, lesson 3. The last thing that I think you need to be focused on, and that I've learned, is to keep your focus straight. I've been doing this for 4 weeks now, and I'm just keeping it real. Like, this video isn't professionally made, I'm keeping this 100% real. Like, we're in my bedroom that I kind of turned into a little bit of a filming studio. Like, I'm keeping it real. I've had to, like, lock in. Like, I'm trying to make content, I'm trying to trade good, and I'm just trying to elevate my life. I want to make sure I'm eating, I'm working out, everything. So, yeah, you have to keep your focus. And with all these losses, I'm like, bro, what am I doing? Like we're still down. Like, it's week 4. It's supposed to be 250 to 10K. It's supposed to be, like, quick. I see everyone else, like, trading futures and making so much money, but futures is, I can't even trade futures yet, but maybe when I get a little bit older, but, Alrighty, but listen up. That is it for today. Please like, follow, and subscribe if you like this kind of content, or you just want to support me in my journey. I am looking, and I will be making better content, my clips. Y'all should love my clips. And please like, subscribe, everything. Show some love, and I appreciate that. Thank you, guys.